It's early. Everyone knows. We're here in MacArthur Park in Los Angeles in the press conference that's a preparation for a huge march that's going to take place here in just a couple of hours. We're here with Sandra Díaz, the Vice President of SEIU-USWW. Sandra, thanks for being with us here today.
No, thank you for joining us this morning as we're doing a call to action to all Angelenos and everyone in the country to come out and participate this May 1st and stand up for immigrants, for Muslims, for our black brothers and sisters, and saying like we've had enough.
Well, tell us about the role of your union and how you've been organizing to build up for this day.
Yes, so our union, our union has always been part of May 1st, but this year's slightly different. This year, a lot of our members said, you know what, everything's on the line right now. Everything's on the line, and we know that everyone's calling for a national shutdown, a general strike, and we're going to join in solidarity with that, and we're going to walk off the job because everything's on the line. Our job security as immigrants, we feel that we fought so hard to be here, and all of a sudden we have a big huge target in our back that feels like the weight of the world. So we're going to come out, we're going to march, and so our local has been really spearheading with over 200 organizations just here in Los Angeles, and probably like over 1,000 organizations statewide saying May 1st is going to be a success. We're going to come out, it's going to be a peaceful demonstration, but we're going to show the strength of our people.
What do you expect to have happen today, and what are the demands you're going to take to this march?
Well, what we expect to happen is that you're going to be joined by communities of all sorts of walks and coming together in unity. We expect, tens of thousands of workers coming out just here in LA saying, hey, we've had enough. And our demands are, no, let's stop criminalizing immigrants, let's stop criminalizing our black communities, let's stop persecuting our Muslim brothers and sisters, let's raise workers up, and quite frankly, let's make an America that works for all of us, including all people of color and all workers.
Your union has been a pioneer in joining these issues of immigrant rights and labor rights because there's so many immigrant workers in the sectors that you work with. But of course, it's been used as a divisive issue on national politics, especially by Donald Trump during his campaign and now during his presidency. What's the message that you give about why these two sectors should be joined together and to counteract that idea that immigrants are undercutting workers' benefits for the rest of the workforce?
What we say is immigrants are workers, and we have been organizing. 1 in every 10 Angeleno is undocumented immigrant. And we carry a lot of the jobs we're quite frankly you don't see lines on, which is dishwashers, picking the harvest of this country, feeding this country, working in restaurants, cleaning the homes, taking care of your children. And what we're saying is when we rise, when one worker group works, we all rise. So as workers, we've done a lot of work to bring black, brown, Asian Pacific Islanders, Native Americans, white workers together and saying, quite frankly, all of us need to rise up. And we're not undercutting each other, quite frankly. It's the 1% is the corporations. It's folks like Donald Trump that have kept us oppressed. And let's come together and unite and really create a movement of people and create a country that works for us all.
Your union was also one of the major organizers of this caravan against fear that just returned from 20 days, going from California through Arizona, New Mexico, and Texas, and back again. What was the purpose of the caravan?
The purpose of the caravan was to go through all of California, a state of strength, what we call a state where we're organizing, mobilizing, but quite frankly, where we have built in some worker power and some power for immigrant communities. Go to along the border and connect with immigrant communities and with a resistance movement where, quite frankly, you've seen the marginalization and attack of immigrants. When they say, hey, immigrants are criminals, let's safeguard the border, let's militarize it. What they're also saying as a country is, let's strip these neighborhoods and communities from their civil rights. Let's keep them oppressed and impoverished, and let's really dehumanize them. And the role of the caravan was to raise that consciousness, to build the resistance across sectors and across geographies, because quite frankly, we're going to need to stick together and fight together.
Well, thank you so much, Sandra. Like you say, everything's on the line here, and we're expecting a lot of people to come up and stand up at this point with the threats that are coming down from the government of Donald Trump. We just had recently, in fact, California in the forefront with the SB 54 to become a sanctuary state, and we recently had a comeback from Donald Trump with a new executive order calling for crackdowns on sanctuary states. So this battle could go on for a while now.
It could go on for a while, and we're ready. We're ready to resist. It's not the first time that we've been attacked, and we've been able to come out on top. And here we're saying we're asking sanctuary for all, when we are going to put our demands forward, and we're going to fight back. California is going to be the leader in this country, but we do not forget that the realities in other states are far different. Texas just passed a passed a policy going after sanctuary. And in California, we're saying we need to win, we need to fight back and rise up now more than ever to show that there is hope and that we can win.
Well, this is a march for unity, resistance, and defiance, and we're certainly seeing a lot of that here at this event. We'll be talking to you later in the day. Thanks, Sandra.
Thank you.